Hi friends, my name is Leslie. I'm a Dominican, I live in Poland, and today we are reacting to Republika's Mamona. I'm really curious because in Spanish, when you say that someone is like un mamón or like una mamona, it's like they are kind of slow, kind of stupid. So I'm curious to see what this is going to be about. I'm quite sure that I got this recommendation, but to be honest, it was quite a long time ago, and I always thought I wanna do it, and now I cannot find the recommendation, so I'm sorry. If I find you, I'm gonna put you here. Thank you so much, and remember, if you want to listen to your recommendations on this channel, you can not follow, here you subscribe, like, and drop a comment, and let's go, let's see.
Napisałem dziś piosenkę, już jest nieźle, już jest pięknie, ale chcę, by było to wyłącznie dla Mamony. Ani słowa o miłości, o podłości, polityce i o niczym innym. Nic bez znaczeń dodatkowych. Najpierw ty, długo nic, tylko ty dla ciebie piszę, tylko ty, po tobie nie ma nic. Dziś piszę dla Mamony.
Okay, I'm curious because the last time we listened to something by Republika, it was like a really sad love song. I don't know if all their songs are gonna be like that, because we definitely know that I never say how to say this name properly in Polish, but Grzegorz, I don't know. It's in Spanish we say Gregor, and for me it's so hard to say this right in Polish. But yeah, I know that this guy has this song Nie pytaj mnie, which is a song about loving Poland. So I am curious if maybe it's gonna go more the political route, or if it's gonna be, I don't know, something more. No, I don't know. Sorry, the point I want to make is that their visuals are really good and I really like them, so I am curious to see if I will be able to deduct the tema just by looking at the video again.
Ile razy to słyszałem, że ktoś kocha, nie wierzyłem, bo jak wierzę w to, gdy ktoś wyznaje dla Mamony. Ta piosenka jest prawdziwa, ja to śpiewam w przekonaniu, że nic nie przeżywam, tylko muszę coś zarobić. Najpierw ty, długo nic, tylko ty dla ciebie piszę, tylko ty, po tobie nie ma nic. Dziś piszę dla Mamony, ta piosenka jest. Ta piosenka jest. Ta piosenka jest. Ta piosenka jest. Nie traktuję cię jak głupca, ja zakładam, że ty słuchasz i że widzisz to, jak dzisiaj piszę dla Mamony. Tak jak żadna prostytutka, nie całuję nigdy w usta, tak ja odpuszczam sobie wszystkie moje strefy. Najpierw ty, długo nic, tylko ty dla ciebie piszę, tylko ty, po tobie nie ma nic. Dziś piszę dla Mamony, ta piosenka jest. Ta piosenka jest. Ta piosenka jest. Ta piosenka jest. Najpierw ty, długo nic, tylko ty dla ciebie piszę, tylko ty, po tobie nie ma nic. Dziś piszę dla Mamony, ta piosenka jest.
Okay, so I want to first try to guess just based on the visuals, like what I understand about it. I did understand the word song, piosenka, and like money, which I will not try to replicate because I know that I don't know how to say these words properly. So, yes, song and money, and then a guy dancing, and then a bunch of money raining on them, and like just coins being thrown at them. So, I want to say that maybe this is about like, I don't know if about capitalism, because I think by the time this guy was making music, still Poland was under communism mostly, and I think this is like, well, I don't know exactly from which year this is. I should look at that, but in my context as someone who lives in today's world, I will say that this would be like some criticism to maybe capitalism, or how the music industry is just about making money. I want to say, because, like they're dancing, and clearly the piosenka, so song, something about some song, and something about some money. And then at the end, they are being covered by the money so much that they cannot even like breathe, basically. So I don't know. I want to say that it has to do something with that. Now, let's go ahead and see the lyrics. Let's see if I'm right, if I'm wrong. But I have a strong feeling, just like we did with the one, oh my god, this one, like Don't Leave Me Behind or something like that. That was the other one we reacted to a few months ago, actually. And I was quite close. So let's see. So, I have it here. So today I wrote a song. It's just good. It's just pretty. But I want it to be only for the money. Oh. You know what? Sometimes, like with this lipstick on the glass video, if you want to see that. With that lipstick on the glass video, I went completely crazy. I was like, maybe this is a trans guy. With this, I was like, But also I have to say that the visuals that Republika uses, because the same thing with the, I know what it is, but I don't remember the Polish words. This kind of don't forget me one. The visuals were so telling. So, okay. Today I wrote a song. It was just good. It was just pretty. But I want it to be only for the money. No text about love, about hating, politics, and about nothing else without additional meanings. Firstly you, then long nothing. Only you, I write for you. Only you, there is nothing after you. Today I write for money. Oh my god. How many times have I heard that? How many times have I heard it that someone loves? Every time. Every time. These freaking translations. I didn't believe, because how to believe when someone says stuff for money? This song is in fact real. I am singing in conviction that I feel nothing. I just need to earn some money. Firstly you, then the long nothing. Only you, I write for you. Only you, there is nothing after you. Today I write for money. This song is written for money. This song is sung for money. This song is recorded for money. This song is released for money. I don't treat you like a fool. I assume that you listen, and you can see how today I am writing for money. Unlike any prostitute wouldn't kiss your lips, as I forgive myself, I guess at every strophe. Firstly you, then long nothing. Only you, I write for you. Only you, there is nothing after you. Today I write for money. This song is written for money. This song is sung for money. This song is recorded for money. This song is released for money. And then it just repeats. Yep. And it finishes with, this song is written for money. You know what? This guy, if there is something I can say about him just by listening to 3 songs by him. So this Nie Pytaj Mnie, this Don't Forget Me, or like Take Me, I need to look at it's Ojon. No, I will look at the name because this makes me angry already. So it's Republika, and I know it's like Oj. Yeah. Odhojones. Odhojones, I think it's the name. Wait, because I'm kind of, yeah, Odhojones. Yeah, this other, and then this one Mamona. I can see that this is a really smart guy. This is someone that is really good putting like little seeds of whatever feeling he wants to express. It's so easy to understand for people and so easy to connect for people. And I think first of all, it's hilarious the idea of admitting clearly, like, yes, this song was just made for money. And even back then, I guess there has always been people who only make things just to make money, which, I mean, you know what? We can have aspirations in life. You can be like, oh yeah, I would like to be an architect because I love building. And it's like, yes, but at the same time, you also do it for money because you do need money to survive, right? But I think that no, so like in no time, like today, it was like, I don't know, I'm trying to explain this in a proper way, but now my brain is not working. What I want to say is that this song is so relevant today. Because seriously, we have people, even like artists like Dochi, for example, releasing songs where she's clearly saying like, yo, I would like to write music about something else, things that have more soul, but my, label is telling me, hey, you need to be making music for the TikToks because that's what's selling. And I think that if you're a true artist, even if you really need the money, even if you really, you're struggling, that's why the phrase struggling artist is so popular. Your conviction and your love for what you do still makes you feel kind of bad about it. But now we see so many people who just don't care, or people who are prioritizing the being famous and the being a celebrity or a star or an influencer way more than the real value of art. And that's a big problem. That is a big problem because this is why we get all these AI generated movies now. And it's like, yes, technically this has every element that I enjoy, but there's something that is not connecting with me. And you know what is not connecting with you? It's the human soul. It's not the same. For example, like, I come here, I'm literally not wearing any makeup, I'm just sitting here talking with you. And, I might not connect to everyone, but there's at least 1,090 people that I'm connecting to, and that's something. Because you can see that there's a real person behind the project. And it's not only when you're talking like to a camera, it's also when you are filmmaking or you are making music, when you can connect to the human behind the project. And this doesn't necessarily mean, because what I've seen also is like now people are selling their lives to try to kind of fabricate this connection. So you expose your life so your fans can say, oh my god, this song is about this person and this song. And yes, as a fan, I know it is exciting. But at the same time, good art doesn't need to do that to transmit you that feeling. I don't need to know his life story to connect with any of the 3 songs that I've listened. I don't need to be Polish to enjoy and to connect with Nie Pytaj Mnie. And I don't need to be in the music industry to understand, this song. And again, I just want to say that it's such a testament to how good of a writer he is, and how, like, I don't want to say maybe only him, all the people who work in this project, how good of like writers and producers and everything they are, because it's a hilarious song. It's tongue-in-cheek, like it is actually a fun song to listen to, and at the same time, even when it says it doesn't, it is scratching your brain a little bit like, So yeah, thank you so much for the recommendation. And again, if you want to see more content like this, you actually have 2 songs I have been talking about the whole video. You can go ahead and see either this song or either this song. Come back, let's be friends, subscribe, drop a comment, and drop a like. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye!